Imagine this, being one of the most influential and famous people in the world and suddenly losing all your fame. Seems like a horrible dream, right? Well, this terrible dream has been turned into reality for Bam Margera. A 42-year-old American skateboarder, Bam Margera was the star in his own right and one of the most successful people in the Jackass crew. But unfortunately, he ended up facing a sudden downfall in his career because of his misfortune, ill-advised decisions, and a series of disastrous personal events. So in today's video, we will tell you about the downfall of Bam Margera. What are you waiting for? Let's jump right into the video. Who is Bam Margera? Bam Margera was born on September 28, 1979. He is a stunt performer, skateboarder, daredevil, filmmaker, and a television personality. He rose to fame in the early 2000s as one of the stars of the MTV reality stunt show Jackass and its follow-ups. Margera also directed and co-wrote the films Minghags and Haggard. He started shooting videos of himself and his buddies performing tricks in skateboarding, which eventually became the CKY video series. Margera's videos were discovered by former Big Brother editor Jeff Tremaine after CKY's breakthrough, who then invited him to join the group that later became MTV's Jackass. His career skyrocketed because of the CKY series. People were watching something like this for the first time, and Bam made a huge fan base. Bam was making an enormous amount of money out of his merchandise, CKY shows, and Jackass. So he had most of his success and money at a very young age. Are you enjoying the video so far? Show your appreciation by smashing those like and subscribe buttons. And if you want more videos like this, hit the notification bell too. Now, you must be wondering, why would such an incredibly successful person face a sudden downfall? Here, we have a few reasons for you. Not allowed to skateboard. Following the success of Jackass, Bam Margera went on to star in a program that lived up to his moniker. The show, named Viva La Bam, centered on Bam's chaotic life in Westchester. The show was developed significantly for Margera to become more famous while also shining a spotlight on his loved ones. It went for 5 seasons, which was considerably longer than Jackass. But the show had its negative impacts on Margera's life. The show prevented him from skateboarding. The show claimed that they couldn't film him trying to land one trick for 2 hours just for a second of screen time. This is how he had to leave his biggest passion of skateboarding for a while, which made him upset for quite a long time. Death of Ryan Dunn. Things were going smoothly, but in the year 2011, he faced major trauma because of the death of his best friend, Ryan Dunn. Ryan's death contributed to an important factor in Bam's downfall. Ryan was Bam's dearest friend who was there with him all over the years. So Bam couldn't tolerate the loss and locked himself up in his basement, watching their old videos and being high on drugs. Basically, he couldn't accept the reality. Due to this trauma, he faced ups and downs in his personal life and ended up getting divorced from his first wife. He clearly needed some help. After Ryan's death, Bam decided to make a movie which was a tribute to Ryan, but till this date, the movie isn't released. Margera's alcohol addiction. In an interview, Bam revealed that he had been drinking every day for around 3 years and didn't really care what he drank as long as the drink got the job done. Ryan's death intensified his drinking. Because of this major trauma, he used alcohol and drugs as an escape and denied the reality. He said that, at its worst, I would probably just wake up around 11 a.m. and instantly start drinking vodka and purple Gatorade. Another contributing element to his excessive alcohol consumption was the amount of time he spent around rock artists, which made it easier for him to develop a drinking routine. His alcohol addiction made everything worse. He isolated himself and just drank alcohol in his basement, remembering the old days. In Viva La Bam and behind-the-scenes pictures from the Jackass movies, he was regularly seen drinking. However, Margera claimed that, in part due to his growing age and awareness of the negative effects of alcohol abuse, his desire for alcohol has been reduced. He did go to rehab multiple times, but unfortunately it couldn't help so far. Struggling with eating disorder. Over the years, Bam Margera earned a reputation as a hard-drinking, hard-partying wild card. But the reports reveal that he was also battling an eating disorder called bulimia, which caused him to gain enormous amounts of weight. He couldn't focus on himself properly. Since he was facing a major downfall in his career and drinking full-time, the eating disorder was the cherry on top. Losing his creativity. Margera was famous for his creativity in stunts, filmmaking, and editing. After Ryan's death, he wasn't able to focus on his projects. All he used to do was stay at his castle and drink heavily. He lost his creativity over the years because he was just partying every night and was on drugs all the time. He was in touch with CKY and used to make appearances on rock shows. But he wasn't able to recover from Ryan's memories. He couldn't skate anymore. The break of almost 3 years from skating made him forget how to do it, so he had to learn it all over again and deal with his obesity as well. Skateboarding career. At the start of his skateboarding career, Margera was sponsored by Toy Machine Skateboards. Then in 2001, he became a member of Team Element. But due to his major downfalls, he was no longer included in any team. Moreover, now he is continuing his skateboarding without major sponsorships and has retired from professional skateboarding. Margera's worst breakdown. On August 3, 2019, he was removed from a commercial airline flight after a confrontation with an airport police officer who informed him that he was too drunk to fly. Soon after this incident, he openly begged Dr. Phil for assistance in a series of videos he shared on his Instagram account. He even claimed that there was a time when he considered suicide as the only option to relieve his pain. He was on the verge of breaking down simply because he wasn't able to accept his reality. He couldn't get over his past and he just wanted everything to be like it was before. Moreover, not being able to skate contributed to a key factor in his depression. His relationship with his wife and mother, in his opinion, became quite difficult because of their dominating nature. But thankfully, his son Phoenix was the only reason for him to survive this long. We hope you are finding this video quite interesting. To see more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And what other reasons do you consider for Bam Margera's downfall so far? Share your thoughts in the comments down below. Margera got beaten up by a woman. In 2010, a 59-year-old lady attacked Bam with a baseball bat, leaving him with one of the most oddest injuries in his life. According to the reports, the reason behind the attack was that Bam owned a bar in Westchester, Pennsylvania. The woman complained about the noise to Bam. Somehow things got out of control and she hit Bam on his head with a baseball bat. Bam had to immediately rush to the hospital because of the excessive bleeding. Bam's mother said she hit him over the head with a baseball bat and she hit him while he was walking to his car. Regardless of what happened, Bam thankfully made it through the incident. The Daily Locals claimed that the woman also escaped punishment because Bam explicitly asked that she wouldn't be imprisoned in connection with the event. This major injury, alongside other injuries he faced during skateboarding, contributed to his ability for not skating ever again like before. These injuries also resulted in a decrease of his self-confidence and intensified his depression. Dropped from Jackass Forever. Being dropped from the 4th Jackass movie, Jackass Forever, is one of the most shocking events that ever happened in Margera's life. According to the evidence, he won't be able to play a part in the film and is officially fired. Jackass Forever team signed a wellness agreement with him for not taking any drugs during the shooting of the film. The main reason behind the contract was apparently to make him sober and healthy during the shooting. But Bam ended up having Adderall, a drug he claimed to be addicted to for 13 years. Because of breaking the wellness agreement, he was fired. Suing Knoxville. He filed a lawsuit against Johnny Knoxville for wrongful contract termination, along with Paramount Pictures and other parties. He claimed that Adderall had been prescribed to him and he wasn't able to perform properly without taking it. He himself stated that, "I am pissed off, angry, hurt, and shattered that Johnny, Jeff, Spike, the studios, and the producers ripped off my creativity, content, and stunts to make this move and fire me without justification and refuse to pay for my work." But Margera dismissed the lawsuit after 8 months. According to TMZ, which broke the news first, Margera reached a private settlement. And with that, today's video comes to a close. What do you think of the downfall of Bam Margera? And what other reasons do you think contributed to his downfall? Share your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up and hit that notification bell for future updates. Thanks for watching. See you next time.